And Rockers coming this Tuesday. I can do every Tuesday. And you see this little asterisk right here? Nominees for this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. For next year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame have been announced. Just you guys take a look at the nominees. But let's get our headlines from Ozzy Osbourne. He made comments. This is a little tease. He made the 9/11 terrorist attacks. He said I was excited about 9/11 attacks. And he rebutted his statements that were taken out of context. And some of these right here are from the latest issue of Mojo Magazine Newsstands now with Kate Bush. So yeah, it's coming Tuesday live show. And speaking of live show, seems that it's almost near the end of 2014. Propose a year review, a 2014 year-end review of everything that went down, favorite concert moments, everything. And I have thought of this a long time. And you see the little asterisks of bands like Bret Michaels. Oh my God. Just a little tease of whoever was at this year's 2014 Rock and Fields. And this is from Nelson, Manitoba. I remember the day as the little tease of the 2014 year. I remember the day heading into August Lawn. 2 months ago, and going into Rock and Fields, getting there a day before, getting all set up, and I was out picking rocks, and I met a lot of great friends. But speaking of bands, all the bands that I've met in person. Meeting Bret Michaels, I was just like, oh my God. Meeting Bret Michaels was probably one of the most, I wouldn't say bizarre moments in music history, because I was just like, oh snap. But I actually met him in person, and he shook my hand, and I was just like, and I still to my hand to this day. I was just like, oh my God, that was the hand that shook Bret Michaels, and I was just like, and he was standing like right here in front of me, like we were true story, and if I mentioned the story, but true story, we were coming back from our campsite, our camper and all that, and I seen him and his entourage and all that, and there was this other fan that wanted a picture taken with him and all that, and he comes over, he talks to us, and he actually come and talk to me. Like, I was just like, oh dear God. But that was it wasn't a bizarre night, but it was an awesome moment, and I was just like, another moment. This was during Danko Jones that played during August Lawn. I was pulled aside, and yes, again, I was on meet and greet with 3 Days Grace. The new version That was, and hands down. Oh my god. I know it could have been better. I'm not saying Matt Walsh is a horrible frontman of the band. And I know most people have said before months when Adam got to former frontman to Disgrace, he resigned from the band. But it was so awesome just to meet Adam in person. And with the rest of the guys to Disgrace. And speaking of Serious Grace, during August one, it was on Saturday. And yours truly stepped to the plate and made history in Rock in the Field history. You want to know why? They had this jam on their tent session that all these local bands and all that, and they had this open jam session for anybody who wants to get in front of the mic. And I saw it, and I'm like, you know what the saying goes, go big or you go home. I saw him enable on this jam session, and it was a complete shock. It was just like, nobody has never saw it coming, and I did something that, hey, I have memorized Chalk Outline for Serious Grace about 15,000 times in my head, and one of my classic favorite Serious Grace songs I ever did, and I just imagined, just vision I'm going to do was in the audience, and I did Pain. Pain without her pain, can't get enough pain. Like a rob is rather be a pain and nothing more. Pain without her pain, can't get enough pain. Like a rob is rather be a pain and nothing more. I'll be a pain and nothing more. I'll be a pain and pain. And that finished up with Chalk Outline.